Hello, my Facebook family. This is for my Speak Excellent English Facebook group. I'm Dr. Priscilla. I'm going to change up my glasses. Put on my real glasses. I am the CEO and founder of Speak Excellent English. Today is a good day. My sister's coming to visit today. Hopefully she'll stay for quite some time. And I am preparing lunch. So this is what I want you to watch and follow along. This is me in my kitchen. I have my kitchen oven. I have the oven set for 400 degrees. Well, right now it's at 200, but it's warming up for 400 degrees. And I'm going to prepare. This is going to be macaroni and cheese. Yummy yum. That will cook for 55 minutes. I will also prepare mashed potatoes, just one bag. I'll just put this one over to the side for now. And I've got my aluminum foil that I need to line the oven with. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now before it gets to be too hot. I'm going to line the oven with this aluminum foil. The reason I use the aluminum foil, if there's spillage, I won't have such a huge mess in the bottom of the oven. When you're baking, you should turn the glossy side down of the foil because it reflects heat. So I'm going to put it face down. I'm going to put in 2 sheets of oil. Yeah, 2 sheets of oil. And I'm just placing this on the rack. Closing the oven. Let's see. So thank you guys for watching me cook today. Hi Rika. Today I'm cooking and let's see, I'll wave at you. And in my pot, this is my meat. This is I'll turn my pot around. These are called oxtails. These are oxtails. And this is my pressure cooker. So in my pressure cooker, I'm going to put 1 bottle of sweet baby Ray's barbecue sauce. I'll put the entire bottle in there. It should be pretty good. Hope so. Let's see if it's going to be good. And you can see over here, that's just some decorative things that I have on the counter when I'm not cooking on my counter. I can throw this box away because we've already looked at this is my laundry room and my trash receptacle. Just put that down in there. Close the lid on that. Come back into the kitchen. I'll also cook today collard greens. I'll cook 2 packages of collard greens because I won't have to cook any for tomorrow. And I really like collard greens. So what I'm going to do now is, if you have questions, let me know. And I'll try and answer them for you. This entire meal will take about 60 minutes to prepare. And if I get disconnected, I will have you come back. But my favorite pastime, but it can be relaxing. I need to clean out this area over here before my sister arrives. And it's just a little storage area. And I've got stuff. And I'm coming back. So I'm going to place this right here. I'm going to open up my barbecue sauce. So I need to use a knife to get it started. Then twist it open. And I'm going to put all of it. First, I'm going to put it in a bowl. I'm going to put it in this bowl. Hey Taha, it's good to have you join me today. I'm preparing lunch for my sister that will be joining me today. She should be here in about 2 hours. So that's all. This is the entire bottle of barbecue sauce. Then I just filled up. Hi Ellen, I'm glad you could join me today. So I'm going to fill up this little container. Maybe if I do it this way. I'm going to fill up this little container here. Turn my bottle upside down so that I can get water into the bottle. I'm squeezing the bottle. Water's now in the bottle. So now I'm just going to shake this up really good and put this also in my oxtails. There are about 20 pieces of oxtails. This was the barbecue sauce that I poured from the bottle. And pour that in there. Need to get me a spoon. So now I'll just use the spatula. Let's see. It's a good thing this isn't one of those cooking shows, right? So I just take my spatula. Take the spatula. And I'm going to put all of that into the bowl. Put this into my pressure cooker. Okay. Stir that around. Stir that around just a little bit. I won't make a mess of my clothes. Stir that around. I think this is why people will wear an apron. Stirring that around. With my spatula. Can you see how much liquid is in there? And just try to cover my oxtails. Alright. Put that in the sink. Then I put this huge lid on top. There's a certain way this has to go. Now this meal that I'm preparing is a meal made out of love. Next, and managed kitchen. I don't know, Maniza. Well, I would say that this is a neat and managed kitchen, but it will be before I finish. Hi Taha, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I hope that you are. So did you hear the sound? Okay, the buzzer for the oven now is at 400 degrees. And for those of you who didn't see, I'm going to put my macaroni in the oven. So I need to put my phone down just for a second so that I can put the macaroni into the oven. Okay. It should take 55 minutes, almost 1 hour to prepare. I'm going to take my kettle, boil some water for my mashed potatoes. But it only takes like 3 minutes to do the mashed potatoes, so I think I'll just wait on those. Okay? I'll boil my water a little later. Now I'm going to set the power on my crock pot. Okay. This is a beautiful pot. I love this pot. So you can see that right here, it has open, lock, and close. So the first thing I want to do is make sure that I lock it. When I lock it, it will not come off. This little container here can collect some of the excess moisture. And this item on top, if my connection stops, it's because of me moving around or something. So I need to put this at closed. And when it's finished cooking, it will automatically pop around to here to open. But for now, I need to have these two buttons aligned. Now I'm going to plug it into the outlet. I tell you, Americans, we really don't spend, or at least I don't spend much time in the kitchen. So you can see now it's set at 0. And I'm going to set it for 60 minutes. So if I choose meat, it starts automatically at 15, but I need to adjust the time. So I'm clicking, pressing, and you can see that the time is going up. And I'm going to leave it at 60 minutes. And at 60 minutes, it will turn off automatically. I can cook rice in this pot. I can cook vegetables. I can do so many things. Do you see the rotating of the riveting bars there? That is just warming it up. And pretty soon, you'll see that it will start to count down. Any questions about my meal so far? I really appreciate you guys coming on and watching. Hey Saeed, it's good to have you here too. Today I'm cooking. My sister, my baby sister, is coming to visit with me. So she'll be so pleased that I took the time to prepare a meal for her. So now I'm going to show you my collards and what I'm going to do for those. So these are my 2 packs of collards that I'll be cooking. I'm going to start cooking those now as well. So I need to go down here. I'm down in my cabinet, and I'm inside the cabinet, and I look for a certain pot. Here is the pot. I want to use this pot for my collards. And I'm just going to rinse this pot out. Just maybe, mites, little spiders and things might be crawling around. So just rinsing this out. There. If you notice on my stove, my knobs are missing. The reason they are missing, most of you may remember that my mom has Alzheimer's, so if she comes into the kitchen, she might turn the oven on or the burners on by mistake. To prevent her from turning the oven burners on, I just remove the knobs. It's easier to remove the knobs than to monitor all of her efforts. And I do have that one knob. I have one knob that I do leave on most of the time. So that one is on. I'm going to turn this on high for a few minutes. I need to get my, let's see. So now I'm going into my cabinet, the upper cabinets, to get this measuring cup. And in this measuring cup, I'm going to put in maybe 1 cup of water. 1 cup. Now I think I'm going to go with 1.5 cups of water because I plan to cook 2 packs of collards. So I'm putting my water in my pot. I will let this water come to a boil. Any questions? Thanks so much, Ellen, for staying with me. Saeed, I'm glad that you're here today. And there is, let's see, Luke Duan, Nina. So guys, thank you so much for coming on and watching me cook for my sister today. She's going to be so surprised that I actually cook, because cooking is something that I typically don't do. All right, so I'm going to open up my collards. And collards is a great source for iron. So I'm going to open up my collards. These are my collards. Thanks for the hearts. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the thumbs up. I'm final, I hope. See y'all cook. Okay. Well, I think I've got probably a total of 60 minutes in this meal from prep to finish. For those of you who can't stay the entire time, maybe you can come back and watch the replay. Just listen to the rhythm of what I say. I hope my music is not too loud. I tried to turn the music down, but it wouldn't go down, so I had to leave it where it is. All right, let's check the water. So the water's still boiling on the stove. I forgot my boiling meat. My boiling meat is in the refrigerator. I forgot to tell you I was going into the refrigerator. I went into the refrigerator to get the boiling meat. And with this boiling meat, let's see if I can pop this boiling meat up so that you can see what I'm doing with this boiling meat. Well, with the boiling meat, so with the boiling meat, I've got it in a little baggie. This gives my vegetables flavor. I'm going to rinse my knife off. And I'm cutting the meat. Oh, I'm going to put maybe several pieces of the meat in the pot. The water is boiling now. It's hard to cut, but I'm getting it back. So now I'm going to cut the plastic off, the plastic wrap, and here's my meat. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to cut it again so it will cook a little faster. Being very careful that I do not cut my hands. How many of you have tried to do something very quickly and it resulted in a mess? So I need to take my time. Okay, my water is boiling now. Let's take a look at my water. I'm going over to the stove. This is the sink right now, but this is the meat that I'm picking up. And this is my boiling water. Remember, I had to get my water to boil on the stove. Well, this is my boiling meat. I want to turn it over on the other side. I think I'd better put some more water into it because it was boiling out while I was talking. So this probably is maybe more like 2 cups of water now. Okay. I've got that on. I'm going to put a lid on it. I love this pot. It's a copper chef pot. supposedly things don't stick to it, but after a while it doesn't hold. But for now, this is my pot that I'll be boiling my collard greens in. And I think that is what I would call a wrap. So what are you guys doing today? What are some interesting things that you guys are doing today? You see that I'm in my kitchen cooking. I probably should have on an apron, but I don't. I'm putting my meat back in my little baggie. I'm going to the refrigerator, putting this back in the refrigerator. Rinse my hands off. Did I show you my towel here on the stove? On the stove door, I have this towel that I just wipe my hands on. See, I wipe my hands on this towel. I probably should put an apron on. That would be better. And now I start the cleanup. You can see that the pressure cooker pot is still turning. It hasn't gotten up to a temperature yet. So right now it's still turning. And the temperature, I think, is 350 or 400. I'm not really sure. But it's preset, so I didn't do anything with that. So that's where I am with that. Yeah. So Rika, I'm doing good. Taha, thank you so much for staying with me today and watching me cook. Ellen, you are such a loyal person. You always come. Nina, I would love for you to come and help me cook, because cooking is not my very favorite thing to do. That is not what I enjoy to do. Not at all. But it is. Hi, Erica. So I've gone out to the store and I'm cooking. My sister will be so surprised because I'm surprising myself. Cooking is not something that I typically do. What I typically do is have pre-cooked meals, or I'll go out and get one that's already made. So Erica, we can put this on our list of things to do. Okay, so my water's boiling now. My water is boiling. I'm going to turn my water down to maybe, let's see, I'm going to turn my water down to 4. I'm going to turn my water down to 4, temperature 4. Remember the collard greens that I had? I have 2 bags. So I'm putting my 2 bags of collards in. That's bag 1. And it only takes like 15 minutes for these to cook, really. But I'll cook them longer because of the meat. And this is bag 2. Bag 2. On those cooking shows on TV, there's a camera person holding the camera. But today I have to do it all myself and cook. So now I'm just going to stir these collards. Ooh, it is more than what I thought. I've never cooked 2 bags before. I may have to put more water in here. I'm not sure. But I'm pretty much just simmering it. I'm going to let it boil, go back to a boil. So I'm turning the oven back up again to high. And once it boils, I'm going to turn it down. Oops. Oh, just threw some of it on the floor. Probably need to get a bigger spoon. And stir this up. Now I have a bigger spoon. Now, when I'm in my kitchen cooking, I'm not necessarily using the right utensil. I'm just using whatever. It's convenient, close by, and will do the job. So there. I'm going to watch for that to start boiling again. Put the lid back on it. Let's take a look at the oven. I'm going to turn the light on in the oven so we can see what my macaroni is doing. It was frozen, so it's going to take probably 15 of the 55 minutes to thaw out and start cooking. And then, oh, I forgot I had cornbread, and I bought some, oh, you should see my refrigerator. It's just a total, whoever said my refrigerator was organized. I bought some, yeah, Texas toast. So we'll have Texas toast. I think that's what I'm going to have instead of cooking cornbread. So we'll see. We will see. Okay, look guys, see my pot now is at 1 hour. So it will cook for 1 hour. Now it will cook for 59 minutes. And that will be my oxtails. They will be simply delicious. Let's see. Ellen, those are collard greens. Yes, and collard greens are full of iron, which I don't get enough of. But I do like collard greens. And some days, instead of eating collard greens, I fix me a isogenics smoothie. And these are my greens, powdered. Here's my fiber powder. And here is my mixture for the shake. But I cheat. But I cheat because what I do, I load mine up with fruits. I love fruits. So here are my typical meals. Let's see. My typical meals consist of whatever this is: sweet and sour chicken. There's a meatloaf. And I just pop these into the microwave. That is my meal. But I really like my smoothies. If I can get my smoothie out. I think maybe I'll fix a smoothie. I love smoothies. So this is a big bag of strawberry and bananas that I sometimes make a smoothie out of that. My mom likes ice cream. So here's her ice cream. Now these meals down here at the bottom, I don't think I'm going to keep those, but these are meals that my mom gets every single day. She has a meal, and on Thursday, they're going to bring me 8 of these meals, but I don't generally eat those. Mother doesn't eat them either. But they do bring them to her. But these are the meals that we typically eat, and this is good. I like the crunchy fish fillets. Those are good. Not healthy, no. And okay, well here's a smoothie that's already done, so I think I'll just have one of those. This will be my breakfast for today. I'm going to take out my smoothie. Woo! This refrigerator. Oh, now if I can get this ice cream back in there. Done, and done. Woo! All right, let's see. So my collards are boiling. See, that water's boiling now. So I'll turn these down to maybe 3. It's very low. Give them a quick stir. See all that juice that's in there? Yeah. That's me cooking. And remember, I put this meat in there. This is what I call boiling meat. Stir that real good. And I'll let this cook for about 25 minutes. Half the time. Whew. Then put my lid back. When you're in the kitchen, it's always a good idea, especially if you have children, to turn your handles away from the outside. Never leave your handles this way. If you leave the handles this way, as a cook, you could accidentally bump into it and topple everything over. So it's a good idea to always turn your handles inside. Okay, we're down to 56 minutes now on the oxtails. And I've got a mess to clean up. So I'll throw this away. I'm gonna eat my smoothie. I'm gonna clip my smoothie. How many of you like to eat smoothies? Does anyone like to eat smoothies? Hi, Rahul. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for joining me today. Today, I am in my kitchen and I'm cooking. Erica, what day are you going to come over and help me cook? Let's prepare lunch for the people in our lives. Okay? So let's plan to do that. I'm sure I've got enough stuff here to share. My mom eats a lot of bananas. I have bananas. I love bananas. And let's see. These are beautiful fresh bananas. Where are they? See? I love bananas. I like other fruits too, but I typically keep yeah, that's exactly right, Erica. I'm looking for a wellness chef because I'm not doing it. But I had my physical Friday. I had my physical Friday, and my goal is to get off all medication. So I'm taking 2 ibuprofens daily. Well, I was taking 2. So starting Saturday, I only took 1, but it is suggested that I get up to 10,000 steps a day, which would be 5 miles, I think. So I think it's achievable. I may not do it every day, but I can work on at least trying to do it every other day. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, a wellness chef is good. And look, I'll record while you're showing me what it is that I should be doing. So Ellen said, what is the name of the green grass? The green grass. All right, so here's the picture of the green grass. That's funny. It's called chopped collard greens. And they grow on the ground. Of course, I got mine from the grocery store. And, but they're really good. Well, I like them. Let's see who else says something. I like this place with Create One Cake. Yeah, me too. I like everything in a box. I would call those like turnkey. I don't know if that's appropriate, but I know we call a turnkey house when everything is already done. The painting's done, the floors are done. You just buy the house and put your furniture in it, and that's called turnkey. Now, let's see. Well, let's see. Munuza, I think I said hello to you. Taha, thank you for watching. Saeed, it's good to see you. Now, if I didn't say, all of you all should be sure that you've asked me to ask for a friend request, because I'm going to a different channel. This channel has too many students that are not active, and I really want to be there for those who are interacting with me. So make sure that you're asking for a friend request. Ellen, I don't know if you finally mastered that request, but I did accept you as my friend. Now, there is a difference from the academy. The academy is for people who are seeking paid classes, okay? So if you're seeking paid classes, that's something different. But Erica, I believe, is still watching, and she is a native English speaker, and she is phenomenal. She comes on many days during the week, and she does exercises. I know maybe some of you in Saudi Arabia can do the exercises and not show yourself, but you can do the exercises along with her. And then there are those who can show yourselves if you choose to. And you can watch her on the YouTube channel, on the live YouTube channel. And she is so flexible. Me, you won't see me do much more than walk, but you'll be very impressed with her. And she always has a message that is thought-provoking. And if you listen to the rhythm at which she speaks, you will also be able to practice your listening skills, and then perhaps even have a class to talk about what did you learn from what she said. not so much from what she did, but the conversation that she had. I forget now what she was talking about this morning, but maybe it was believing in yourself. It's Sunday morning, doing something positive, something positively powerful for yourself. And when you start to do things like that, when you start to get in touch with your inner self, that the things that you find challenging or difficult will become a lot easier for you. So if any of you are experiencing some of that, you need to just try to tune in to, especially native English speakers, and listen to what they're saying and develop a rapport with them so that that bond will be everlasting. All right. Let's see. Thank you for the love. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the love. Thank you. Let's see who else is here with me today. Ellen. Sorry, Dr. Priscilla. I'd like to join, but until now, I don't understand this because my understanding is so bad. If you can explain it, one message, but simply explain, because I'm bad at understanding. All right, you're not bad at understanding, Ellen. You really aren't bad at understanding. I think where your challenge is that you're listening too hard, or you're trying too hard. All right. So this is the only thing that I need you to do, because you will need to communicate with me where you are meeting with difficulty. So the only thing that I asked you to do was to ask for my friendship or friend request, and you did do that. I accepted your friend request, and I believe I added you. The next thing that I'm going to suggest that you do is send me a private message, Ellen. Send me a private message with your email account. And from your email account, I know I will be able to put you in that group. This is so cold. It will make your head freeze. You get a head freeze. Have you ever eaten something that is so cold that your head starts to freeze? Oh, I better not eat anything else that bad. But it's melting, so I have to eat it. But it's good. Let's see. So guys, Erica has already posted. Follow her on her page, and you will be so impressed with her. She's so tiny too, but she's a beautiful spirit, a beautiful person. Let's see. Do she like her? Gosh, I got my glasses on. Banana pudding. Do she like, Erica, does she like banana pudding? My mom? Yes, my mom likes banana pudding, but I don't know when I have not cooked banana pudding probably in 1,000 years. But I like bananas. I like bananas in my smoothie. Sometimes, Erica, I'll have a banana sandwich. I've even eaten banana and peanut butter. That's really good too. Okay, so I'm scrolling back down. I'm going back up now. So there's Ellen. Okay. So, okay guys, how many of you have already gone and signed up on Erica's page? You must do this. This is a must do. Because she speaks English very well, and when she's talking, just follow along with what she's saying. Then when you talk to me in person or on Facebook Live, you can type, but when we're talking in person, you can talk about some of the things that you have heard or what you did not understand. Okay? But our exercises are good as well. So now I'm at, let's see, I was going to wash dishes, and no one needs to see me wash dishes. I don't think you're interested in seeing me wash dishes. So here's my pot. So now I have 46 minutes more to go on my pot. And Erica, I want to tell you, I have so many different pots, electrical pots and things. I have a I have a rice cooker that's electric. I have a waffle maker that is electric. I have a crock pot that's electric. And I have the New Wave oven. I really don't need a stove. I really don't need a stove. So this is my New Wave oven. Here's my crock pot down there. My waffle maker down there. I've got 2 microwaves. Here's one microwave and another one up there. I usually use this one. And the other day I was cooking a banana, a sweet potato, and burnt the sweet potato. And you see my thing has burnt, but it probably just needs some warm soapy water. I think I'll clean that out today. My grandfather loved banana and, yeah, that's me. Banana and mayonnaise. But I like, what's it called? I think it's called Miracle Whip. I like that better than mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is a little salty for me. And I was so excited about getting my whatever this thing is called, my thing to make my smoothie. I didn't realize I already had one, and I had the smaller one too. So you know, I'm kind of like ADD. When I want something and I'm in the store and I'm thinking, oh, I need to get that, I'll just go ahead and get it, not realizing I already have it. Huh. But anyway, it is what it is. So this is my pantry. There's nothing in my pantry. I like the These are sardines. I've got my popcorn. These are snacks from my mom when she could walk. Hopefully she'll be back to walking pretty soon. She could walk into the kitchen and get herself a snack. Okay, guys, I know no one wants to watch me wash dishes. Yeah, my blender. Yeah, I got 3 of them. They all serve the same purpose. Okay, so I'm getting ready to wash dishes now. When my sister comes, maybe I'll come back on. I know she'll be here tomorrow or what have you. And you all will get to see my sister maybe. Thanks so much for joining me today. I will show you my prepared meal either in a complete photo or I may come on live. But all the meal prep is done with the exception of my mashed potatoes. I'll do these in a bowl. I only add hot water. Oh, did I show you my other stove? This is my mini oven that I cook my bread in. Let's see. That's my mini oven. So I rarely use this big oven here. I rarely use that oven. I probably could have cooked my macaroni in that one. I wasn't thinking. So I've got collard greens that are still cooking. They're probably done now. And I'm going to put them on 2. I'm going to change it to 2, which is almost to off. 2. So I've got collard greens, macaroni and cheese, mashed potatoes, and oxtails that you can't see. Okay, guys. That is a wrap for me. Today is Sunday. I am Dr. Priscilla, the CEO and founder of Speak Excellent English, your conversational English fluency coach. And I enjoyed having you all join me today. Until next time, take care. Bye. Bye, guys.